Tony, I've always wondered who inspired you to do music and who inspired you to actually release music to people who needed to hear. And how do I get a great career in music? Because I actually want to do music when I'm older.
Yo, what's going on, brother? First of all, man, thanks for asking that question, man. Well, that's just to start out. I guess I would say I've had a lot of influences over the years that influenced me to do music. One of my first influences was my dad. He used to be a rapper, and he would go in the studio, and I would go in there whenever I would see him, which was not very often. But he put me in the booth, and it's just been up from there. In terms of artists that inspired me, definitely one of the first artists for a long time that inspired me was Eminem. I always felt like he went through a lot of similar things that I did, and he was kind of like my spiritual father when my dad wasn't there, so he really inspired me starting out. And now there's a lot of different influences like Lecrae, Andy Mineo, Logic, Drake, just a whole bunch of great artists that inspire me all the time. And even my friends, like Lake Needham and Kenny Ramirez, they're fantastic artists as well. Joe Dreams, they all inspire me to continue moving forwards. If you really want to be successful in music, you got to learn the ropes. You got to know what you want. Do you want to engineer for yourself? Do you want to do the mixing and mastering and recording process yourself? Because if you do that, if you take the time to learn, you will save a lot of money, because music is a very, very expensive hobby, and I would only recommend it to people that are serious about it. Unless it's a hobby and you're not trying to get the greatest quality out there, you just want to release music, then you can do it for a pretty good price. But if you really want industry standard stuff, you really got to believe that it's possible. Yeah. Now, if you have any individual questions about certain things within music, like how do I know which microphone to get, or what's mixing and mastering, what goes into it, or how do I get my songs out there, questions like that, bro, you can ask me by all means, bro. I'm all ears.
I mean, because the music that I want to release when I'm older, and I'm actually a pianist, and I want to do music that focuses on piano, and I want to add some rap instrumental beats into it so I could actually make it sound good. I can make the quality sound good. I can make the actual sound actually sound amazing, and that's why I came for you to advise. Because I feel like you're the person. I feel like you're the right person who I need to talk to, and who I need help with. And, there's some Christian artists that really got me inspired. Like Torrin Wells, Jimmy Camp, Matthew West, and they really inspired me, because that's the kind of music that I want to release, mainly produce. And I've heard two of your songs, Tony, Remember This and Dead, and those songs are absolutely fire, dude. That I've already downloaded them, and dude, they're gonna get stuck in my head. They're gonna get stuck in my head for real, dude. They're gonna get stuck in my head for good. Cause it's good music that you release, but the way that it sounds, the way that you hear it, that's the main part. Because it sounds so amazing, that's why people are listening to it. Cause it has a crystal clear sound that actually is good. And and fun fact, ever since I've been following you on IG, I felt like, okay, let me see what Tony's doing, and let me see what kind of music he could produce, cause I want to see if he could help me out on it, so that I could have probably a good career in music in the future. And you are one of my inspirations, Tony. I am so happy, because your songs are amazing, dude. Even though I've only heard two of them, they are pretty good. You're an inspiring artist. You're actually gonna inspire me, dude. So that's why I came to you for advice. I need that help, man. I really need help, brother.
Hey, thank you, man. It really means a lot that you would say that. Man, those are some of my most meaningful tracks, man. I really did put my heart into those. But it sounds to me like you want to be a music producer, mostly. So what I would recommend to you as the first steps is to buy or download a copy of Fruity Loops, which is a music production program. Get a USB electronic keyboard so that you can plug it into your computer and play it. And once you have those two things, there's something called plugins, which work within the program that you can buy separately as downloadable content. And you can buy piano plugins so that you can make piano sounds and things of that nature. And once you have those things, once you have Fruity Loops downloaded, you have a USB keyboard that you can play on, and you also have piano plugins that sound decent, then I would recommend to watch YouTube videos, man. That's where I got almost all my information. YouTube videos is how I started out, and also working with mentors. You know, you're asking me questions, and I'm totally open to answering it because I have had a lot of mentors, and I still do, that answer a lot of my questions that otherwise I would have had no idea how to fix. You know, so it's all about just surrounding yourself with the right mentors and pushing yourself forward by jumping over each hurdle when you don't know how to do something, by researching it online or going on YouTube. And from there on, all you got to do is stay consistent. You know, it doesn't have to be perfect. You just release a song every week or release a song every month, whatever your schedule is, and you know, just go from there.
But like, it depends on the time you're putting into music itself. It depends on how long you're gonna take to actually make the music. It actually depends on how long it's gonna take to actually get the production of the music into it. And it actually takes on how long you actually get everything set it up, like how you're gonna release it, how is it gonna be done, blah 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 blah. Yeah, like that's the most important part, and you know, like basically that's how music is like technically kind of made. Like you do music, like you release it, blah blah blah. You let your fans know about updates and whatever, and like you actually release music, and let them know that, oh hey, I just released I released a new song or a new album or whatever today, and I hope you guys enjoy it. You know. And one of the things that I have come to you is because I felt like that, you know, yes, you are a music artist, yes, you release music. I felt like you are the correct person to talk to. And, you know, what you have done, yes, you have mentors that inspire you, but, like, they also give you advice on, you know, how to get your music better. You know, like they actually give you advice on how to actually make it sound, you know, good. Like not like regular good, but like super good. That like you feel like okay, like I'm like you feel like okay, I'm ready to release music. I'm actually ready to like release some content that I want everyone to hear. You know, like that's what I felt like.